पावन पुण्य सवेरा, से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे, दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। ओम की इस मधुर ध्वनि से किया परिवर्तन, प्रेम शांति सिखा के बदला सभी का जीवन। आदि देव प्रजापिता श्री बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। सोहनी सूरत मोहनी मुँह चमकती ज्योति, दिव्य दर्शन दिव्य वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे। ओम विश्व में थी पाप की जब घटा छाई, तब विभूति आप जैसी धरती पे आई। एक तार में बंध के सारे बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे। ओम
ओम शांति। टुडे बाप दादा explains the secrets of the world cycle in one term, that is again. Baba has come once again to create the ocean, just accommodates everything and gives the essence, and he keeps that knowledge in our intellects. Baba says he gives us so much knowledge based on which we become the masters of the world. You children only do the social service. They do the social activities, but we do the spiritual social service, because the kind of service we take will provide relief to the souls, and we give the salvage, and we become their guides and to show them the path to reach the home. That is why Baba tells you have to be always in the pilgrimage of remembrance as well as on service, and one must always pay attention on study, and whatever the unlimited Father teaches us at this time, one has to study and then enable others study. If you can't enable others study, then you yourself have not studied, because whatever you study, definitely you will enable others study. So let's listen to the Murli. Today's date is 5th June, and sweet children, you can't receive the unlimited happiness through the limited knowledge. Baba says you receive the unlimited happiness through the unlimited knowledge which can be given by the Father alone. And you once again are claiming the right to that kingdom through Raj Yoga. Because this term will give us the confidence that we have not become the masters of the world once but many times. Question: in what way your divine family is absolutely unique? Answer: in this godly family, some are 1-day-old babies and some are 8-day-old babies, but everyone is studying. It's wonderful, because when children grow, then they study the knowledge, but here, irrespective of however the soul is old, so the soul just studies, and the Supreme Soul sits here and explains. The Father becomes the teacher and teaches the children. This is the unique aspect. The soul studies. The soul says Baba. Then Baba tells the children the story of 84 births. If you just count how many times Baba would have used this term, that is once again. That is, the song is the resident of a faraway land who has come into the foreign land. The day of the Lord of the tree, it's named as Brihaspati. Of course, we celebrate the festivals every year, but we celebrate every Thursday. What do? You always eat delicious dishes, then you celebrate, enjoy. Of course, we have a meeting with the Father. The Lord of the tree, or the seed form of the tree, is the living form, and he knows the beginning, middle and end of the world cycle. And all these trees they cannot give you the knowledge, because Baba is the living one. That is why If the trees also start telling, then what would be the condition of human beings? Now itself there is a lot of noise. Brahma is always Brahma will always benefit. This is called the tree, and its age is 5000 years, and it's divided into four parts, and everything is divided into four parts, and the world is also divided. Just look how big is the world. No one has this knowledge. This knowledge is meant for the new world, and in order to become the emperor of the new world, in order to become the original eternal deity, of course a new knowledge or teachings are given. Of course the language is Hindi. The language of the golden age is, it is similar to Hindi. Baba has explained, when another kingdom gets established, then the language at that time would be different. What's the language in golden age? Of course children, you know little. Earlier children used to go to trance, and they used to relate, they used to just tell the language of that period. Whatever happened in the beginning, that will repeat at the end. There are different terms which are used in golden age. They used to tell so many names, I just forget now. The Sanskrit language doesn't exist there. Some believe that Sanskrit is the language of that age. Whatever language is there, whatever is at this time, cannot exist in golden age. He is the Lord of the tree. The Lord of the tree is in front of the children. He is called the father or the teacher. He is the living seed form. Of course they are not. Children should know the beginning, middle and end of the world. At this time, because of not having knowledge, human beings are not happy. Why are human beings not happy? Because they don't have the understanding, they don't have the knowledge. If they have the knowledge, this knowledge makes one happy. This is the unlimited study with which you receive the unlimited happiness. You get happiness like droppings of a crow with limited knowledge. You now know that you are making effort to get the unlimited happiness. You are making that effort once again, how you did in the previous cycle. And you are the ones who are receiving. If you just explain these things to worldly people, they don't understand anything. You are the ones who are receiving this Raj Yoga. What will happen? Because it comes in our awareness that you wear this, you have conquered victory over Maya many times, not once. You become powerful when you remind yourself of these things. You are receiving this Raj Yoga at this time. You also know that the Father, who is the ocean of knowledge, is incorporeal, and the souls are also incorporeal, who are the children of the Father. Of course, each soul has got a body. this one's, that is Brahma Baba's body, is, that is the God's incarnation, is considered as Alaukik birth. Of course, the founders of other religions also incarnate, but there is a difference between their incarnation and God's incarnation. There is a difference of day and night. Once they come down from the supreme abode, they cannot go back, but the Father comes once and takes every soul back home. So Baba enters Brahma Baba's body at the stage of retirement, and Baba sits personally and explains to his children. Baba comes at the time when Brahma Baba goes to the stage of retirement to explain to children. You know that Shiv Baba is the father of souls, and definitely the father always tells child, no other human being can be called God. They call Gandhi as Bapuji. The mayor of municipality was also called the city father, but of course they are bodily beings. You know that the father of the soul sits here and he is explaining to us. Baba reminds us frequently to consider ourselves to be souls. The Father comes and teaches the souls. This is God's family. You are sitting in God's family. The Father has many children. You also say, Baba, we are yours. You have made. We are Baba's children. We have belonged to Baba, so we have become his children. So you say, Baba. Baba, the 1-year-old also started telling, Baba, I'm 1-year-old child, or 8 days old, or 1 month old. Definitely, in the beginning, he will be he's very small. He doesn't have experience in this path. Of course, though you take this knowledge, your organs are big. That is why all the children have to study. Baba says, irrespective of whether you are 1 day old or 8 day old, of course you have a big body, so definitely you have to study. Whoever comes, the Father sits here and teaches them. You also study. You have become the children of the Father. The Father sits here and explains, how did you take 84 births? The Father says, he comes in last birth of Brahma Baba's multiple births, and he adopts Brahma Baba's body and teaches us. You have come to when you come to Madhuban, you have come to the great teacher, from which all these teachers have emerged. Of course, they are guides. They also enable others study. Those who study, then they will teach others. First of all, you have to explain that there are 2 fathers. One is the worldly father and another one is spiritual. The elder one is the spiritual father, who is called God. You know that now we have found the spiritual father and no one else knows. Even if you tell, no one would even believe that we have found God and God is teaching us. Gradually you will know, you will come to know. You children know that Baba teaches us souls. We souls will shed one body and take another. We will become the highest deities. We have come to become the highest of the highest. If someone asks you, why do you go there? Just respond to them saying that we are going there to become the highest of high. Some children, while moving forward, leave the highest study. They realize that this is the highest study and the attainments of this time, and the study is very huge. Even after that, they just stop that because they have doubts about one thing or another. They cannot bear the storm of Maya. Maya also brings so many storms. They get defeated by this great enemy lust. Because of these reasons, they just leave the study. It's because of the great enemy lust children have to endure a lot. The father says, in every cycle, the helpless mothers always call out to you. They say, Baba, save us from being nicked. The father says, there is no other way except remembrance. Because you will continue to receive power only through remembrance, the power of powerful Maya will keep decreasing once you remember Baba. To the extent you remember Baba and feel the power of Baba, the Maya was so powerful that it started ruling you for half a cycle and its power gets reduced. And you will get liberated. Because you become powerful, Maya loses the power, so you will get liberated. Many come here after being freed from many bondages. To the extent you receive the power of yoga, all the bondages come to an end. Then they come and talk to Shiv Baba through Brahma Baba. That also should become a habit, that we are going to Shiv Baba. He comes in the body of Brahma Baba and we are sitting in front of Shiv Baba. Only by remembering the Father the sins can be absolved. Consider yourself as a soul and remember the Father. This is the teaching which is received to you children. Even while coming to meet the Father, while going into the lap of the Father, Baba always tells children to think that they are sitting in God's lap. The concept of soul consciousness also is received at this time, and this is where the entire effort has to be put, because one has to keep constant attention. On the path of devotion, many people read Veda scriptures, and here it's only one thing, that is just remembrance. This is the Baba says the only difficult task is remembering the Father. There is nothing else apart from that. It's, if you consider it's easiest, it becomes easiest. Those who have understood, it's very easy for them. And those who have forged all the relationships with the Father, it becomes very easy for them to remember. Those who have not completely died, they definitely have to make the effort. There is nothing as easier as remembering the Father. Baba is the ocean, so just see the waves with which Baba just explains the Murli. Baba tells remembering the Father is the most easiest task. Once the child is born and just the child starts telling Baba, Baba, and if a girl is born, then she starts telling mothers, she starts telling Mama, Mama. The soul has taken a body of a female one. It will go to female mother only. We are Baba's children, we always receive the inheritance. You children receive the Father's inheritance only when you remember the Father. You receive the inheritance. If you don't remember the Father, because when you remember the Father, you become pure. When you become body conscious, who finds it difficult? Because who have the consciousness of body, they feel difficult to remember the Father. Baba tells, Baba teaches the children. Baba doesn't speak with the outside people. Baba tells those who have recognized the Father, he will just teach them. So such things cannot be given by anyone except the Father, because you had love with the Father even on the path of devotion. You all were lovers of one beloved, because we are the lovers of the Father for half a cycle. The Supreme Soul is called the Supreme Father, and the Father doesn't he doesn't become a lover, but he's the beloved, and all the souls are his lovers. Baba tells all of you were lovers of that beloved on the path of devotion, but who is called the Supreme Soul? But people get confused. They just call all the deities as the Supreme Soul. They have confused everything. No one except the One can correct it, because they have confused everything in such a way that no one can give the clarity except the one Father. The one who considered, because that also started from where whoever started worshipping whichever deity, Baba granted visions. So definitely, because Baba himself granted visions, so they started considering those deities as Supreme Soul. And then Baba tells now no one except the Father can correct that. No one even has that power, because all the souls have become weak. They don't have the power to correct that one. Such things are explained by the Father only. Baba reminds very frequently that who talks to you. The Father explains, children, based on the efforts that they make, and that is, they understand and then they explain to others, which is always number wise, because the kingdom is being established. If you don't, else how does someone become a maid or a servant or a subject or a king? To the extent you imbibe the knowledge, to the extent you do the service, accordingly you claim that position. You come and study here in the same way as you studied previous cycle, and you claim the position, and that is called the land of immortality. You will gain victory over the death. There will not be any uncertain deaths there. That is why it's called the land of immortality. Its name itself is heaven. You children should be very happy with this study, because God is teaching, and there is so much attainments, because you receive the world sovereignty. So you children should have a lot of happiness, because when you remember the Father, you also remember the inheritance of the Father. It comes into your intellect, the entire drama in a second. That is the incorporeal world, the subtle and the corporeal world. You have the knowledge of these three worlds, and Baba just explains the essence. This drama is based on India. The rest is a byplots which come later. Baba just gives the knowledge to you. He doesn't tell others, because we are the ones who listen and understand Baba's knowledge. No one else done. No one else can even do. You have become the highest, then the lowest, a double crowned king and a beggar. It's completely bankrupt. The subjects rule over the subjects. In the golden age, there was the king of double crowned kings, and everyone believes that Many names have been given to the first deity, that is Adi Dev and Mahavir. Even Hanuman, that is Hanuman is called Mahavir. You are Mahavir because you stay in the pilgrimage of remembrance so much that you remain unshakable in the storms of Maya. Because all of you are Hanumans, Baba just praises the children so much, because if you are disturbed, Baba says no matter what happens, you must not get affected, else this title will be given to someone else. You are the children, because Brahma Baba is Mahavir, so we are his children. Because this is the time you gain victory over Maya. Everyone gains victory over these five vices, that is the Ravan. It's not about one person, but just see the battlefield where all the soldiers fight and the name goes to the commander or the chief, because they get together and they fight. But here it's individual battle with Ravan, and everyone claims that position based on the efforts they make. It's not about one person. Everyone has to break the bar. That is, you have to gain the victory. There is no question of fighting in this. How do the Europeans fight in India when there is a fight? The war between the Kauravas and Pandavas is shown. It's also sung that the rivers of blood will flow, then the rivers of milk will flow. Because everything gets destroyed through atomic war, and whatever the death, the destruction of this land, it's unbearable and it becomes miserable, because it takes place through natural calamities and civil war. So Baba tells rivers of blood flow, then the rivers of milk. Vishnu is shown in the ocean, and in Nepal they have been named as, that is the Lord of Animals. The form is one, but there are two forms. They are Pashupatinath's husband and Pashupatinath's wife. They draw a picture of Vishnu in that. Now they also make a lake, but you check from where did the milk come from into the lake. On a big day they pour the milk into the lake, and then they show that Vishnu was sleeping in that lake of milk. It doesn't make any sense. You don't find a human being with four arms. It's only represented to show the family path. Now the concept of Vishnu is finished. Now just listen. You are social workers. You are the children of the spiritual father. The father explains everything. Baba explains everything. Baba doesn't leave anything. So you should not have any doubt in that. A doubt means a storm of Maya. You call out to me, O purifier of this. Just come and make me pure. The Father says, remember the Father, so you will become pure. You have always called the Father to make you pure, right? So that is why the Father comes and tells to remember the Father so that you will become pure. You must also remember the story of the 84 births. The Father is called the ocean of knowledge and the purifier. He is the purifier and the ocean of knowledge. He is the one who makes one from impure to pure. Baba gives the knowledge of the cycle of 84 births. He becomes the teacher, guide and Satguru. And the cycle of 84 births just continue to turn. The cycle comes to an end, the old world gets destroyed. So Baba tells, then Baba comes and creates the new world. It just continues, it doesn't have an end. You understand these things based on the efforts you make. The Father is so sweet. The Father is so sweet that He comes and gives us teachings. He is also called the husband of husbands and is also called the father of all the fathers. Now the Father says, you children receive a very huge inheritance from the Father, but you divorce such a father. Baba doesn't like this. Baba says he comes to give so much inheritance, that is the sovereignty, and you just divorce such a father. Baba, we don't have anyone here who just divorce you. Here all are your faithful children. Just see Baba. Baba says such things are also predestined in the drama. Though Baba doesn't like, he says that it's in the drama, they leave studying. Once they stop studying, they forget the father and they lose the inheritance. Baba tells the children, if you divorce the father, how senseless you should be. Those who are intelligent children, they easily understand everything and they start teaching others. They will immediately decide what they get from that study and what do they get from that study. What should be studied at this time? Baba asked the children. Children also understand that this study is very good. Still they say, what should we do? If we don't study, our friends and relatives will be angry. The Father says day by day the time becomes less. We will not be able to so much study. Preparations are being made with a great vigor. Preparations are being made in every way. Day by day, the enmity between one another increases. You are just witnessing that. They also say that such and such things have been prepared so that can finish everyone in a flash. You children know that according to the drama, there cannot be war until and unless that kingdom gets established. Till that time, everything just goes with preparations. Till when? Baba has asked the date. Till when? It's not that if we don't become, the destruction doesn't take place. Your influence is going to emerge at the end. It's also sung that, oh God, what's your play? This is the praise of this time. It's also said that your faith is not different. Your dictates and systems and customs are very unique. And the role of all the souls are, and the systems or the directions of the Father in order to grant salvation, they are very unique. And the Father gives Srimad at this time that remember the Father, your sins will be absolved. There is a difference of day and night between the directions of the Father and the dictates of human beings. You know that no one can bring peace in the world except the Supreme Father. He is establishing 100% purity, happiness, peace according to the drama as it was 5,000 years ago. How? You can come and understand. Baba is just explaining that. He is just giving us the sense to explain to others. Baba says you also become the Father's supporters. Those who extend a lot of cooperation and support in Baba's task will become the beads of the rosary of victory. The names of you children were so beautiful because Baba had changed the names of the children who had come at the beginning. Those children were in the furnace because they renounced their homes and families and they came and became the Father's children. Because it was such strong furnace that no one could enter it. When you became the fathers, you must definitely have your names because you surrendered everything, and that is why you were given names. It's a wonder that Baba gave everyone a name. Those who were surrendered, Baba had changed the names of all the 350 children. Acha, to you sweetest spiritual, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, father and Bab Dada. And the spiritual father also says namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father and Bab Dada. Because if a child's name has to be chosen, the parents beat their head so much, but here Baba just changed the names of these 350 children within no time, and this is the power of the Supreme Soul. The essence of for Dharna is first one shouldn't have doubts about anything. One has to cross the storms of Maya by becoming a Mahavir. Remain in such a yoga that no storm can affect you. You should remain in such powerful yoga that no storms of Maya can affect you. Maya should not have courage to come. The second one, become brilliant and devote your life to God's service. Become a true spiritual social worker. And study the spiritual study and teach others. Today's blessing, very, very good blessing. May you eliminate your ego and misconceptions and become compassionate and become a world benefactor. No matter what defects a soul may have, how harsh his sanskars are, how low his intelligence is, and how he feels guilty, or how he always defames, but the compassionate children who are the world benefactors will be always lawful as well as loveful towards all souls. They will never have the misconception that they will never change. They are like this only, they can't do anything. I am everything. Just leave behind such ego and I am everything, they can't do anything. You should not have such arrogance. Despite knowing the weaknesses and evils, are successful in serving the world. Despite knowing everyone's weakness and despite knowing the defects, you must forgive, then you become successful in serving the world. Baba knows the biography of all the children, but Baba even forgives us. He gives so much love and he just enables us move forward. He gives the teachings. And what lesson is being made from? The first thing is sweet children. Baba doesn't know to what extent we are sweet. Baba just tells sweet children, and he inspires us to become sweet. Slogan: wherever there is cooperation of the body, mind and wealth of Brahmins, the success is there. Whatever the task which happens, It requires the cooperation of the God's family, whether it's through the mind, words, or wealth. If you can't do anything, just have positive vibrations. Whatever is the program, let it be successful, then it becomes successful. If you think negative in your mind, then it will not work out in that way. So Baba says whatever work is there, it always requires the cooperation of the every Brahmin's thoughts, words, or wealth. Some innocent children say that they can't support the sacrificial fire financially, but Baba tells to contribute through body. If even if the body is deceased, then you can contribute through positive vibrations and words. Today's subject signal: when souls experience your spiritual form, then they will be attracted towards the Father, and they will sing the songs of "Oh God," and will easily surrender without body consciousness. Oh, your fortune, and oh, my fortune. Due to the experience of this fortune, they will give up the awareness or the consciousness of this body and the bodily relationships. The soul sing the praise of their fortune, then this limited awareness will disappear. Homework. Today is 5th. Because this is a special month which is of Mama, so today's point is, and today I have to focus on, we also study and we listen, then we practice on that point, we receive a lot of benefit. Become complete and become an embodiment of that courage and fearless. Mama had this intense practice of being soul conscious. I, the soul, I'm immortal, I'm imperishable, I'm eternal. So this awareness made Mama fearless. She was a lioness. The new knowledge, which is meant for the new world, and the new inculcations. Because of this knowledge being new, many people stood and they had created so many obstacles. But Mama was not fearful of anything. Baba says, child, adopt such a power of being fearless, so that just make this soul conscious nature a natural one, because when you become soul conscious, then you will not be scared, or there will not be any fear. Because if you are scared, people start troubling you. Even the Maya troubles you, and others also trouble you. The one who is courageous, then nobody disturbs you. That is why Baba says always be fearless, because he always have heard multiple incidents of Mama. One of the incidents is Mama's role in the court, and what is the form of Durga, because that is because it's Durga symbolizes the quality of being fearless. It's not by just remembering Mama, it's about imbibing the qualities and becoming equal to her. Om Shanti. Today is Satguruvar, and we will offer a book to Sweet Baba. And all those sisters and brothers who have given your names for book, they are requested to just be in meeting hall. All the residents of Shantivan and trial brothers and sisters are requested to go to Kamal Kunj. Today is World Environment Day. There is a program at Manmohinivan. I think the forest department in association with Brahma Kumaris have organized this program, and the program begins at 9:30 a.m. at Global Auditorium Manmohinivan. The Brahma Kumaris have started a campaign of tree plantation in association with this World Environment Day. There is this tree plantation program in different locations. All of you are welcome. Let's remember Baba and offer bhog to Baba.
सच्ची लगन से बन जा बाबा के, तू गले को हार, उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, हो नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे ओ बाबा तुम मात पिता हो, तुम ही हो जग के तारनहार। ओ बाबा तुम मात पिता हो, तुम ही हो जग के तारनहार। दुख हरता तुम सुख करता हो, गुणों के भंडार। हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी, हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार, हो नीले अंबर के उस पार।
तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी। बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। जो पल बीते तेरी यादों में, जो पल बीते तेरी यादों में, वो पल अविनाशी होते हैं, वो पल अविनाशी होते हैं। हर पल को सफल बना देंगे, हर पल को सफल बना देंगे, तेरी याद कभी ना छोड़ेंगे, तेरी याद कभी ना छोड़ेंगे, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। यूं ही आप रहो संग संग बाबा, यूं ही आप रहो संग संग बाबा, इस दुनिया के सुख पाने क्या, इस दुनिया के सुख पाने क्या, लहराते रहे तेरी यादों में, लहराते रहे तेरी यादों में, उन यादों में खो जाएंगे, उन यादों में खो जाएंगे। तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं।
बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है, बाबा तेरे हम रहे यही जिंदगी का सार है, इस भरे संसार में तेरा प्यार ही आधार है, इस भरे संसार में तेरा प्यार ही आधार है, बाबा तेरे हम रहे।
Om Shanti. Today I reached the subtle region to offer book to Baba. As I started going near, I see that Baba was Baba was just looking at some of the papers and he was just reading something. Then I just told Baba,
आप क्या देख रही हैं?
Baba, what are you looking today?
एक सेकंड तो बाबा जैसे कि देखते हुए मुस्कुराने लगे.
Then Baba, just while looking at those things, he just smiled and said,
बिजनेसमैन
Child, I am
और नौकरी करने वाले उनका कंट्रास्ट देख रहा हूँ.
I'm just checking the contrast between the accounts of the businessmen and those who are doing jobs.
अपने में बहुत खुश और संतुष्ट रहते हैं.
Those who do business, they always remain content and happy.
वो जितना
And the one
करता है,
who does job,
उससे निकाल कर खर्च करता है.
he just takes out money for his expenses from the savings and he also saves for the future.
और साकार में ब्रह्मा बाबा भी बहुत बड़ा बिजनेसमैन था.
And even Sakar Brahma Baba was a diamond merchant, he was a big businessman.
बुद्धि होती है,
And the intellect of the businessman,
क्षण होती है.
it's very sharp
वो कमाता भी है,
because he earns,
खर्च भी करता है.
he also incurs expenses
आगे के लिए जमा
and he also saves for the future.
और आगे से आगे कुछ नया करने के लिए
And he also thinks about
सोचता भी है.
new ways of earning. He doesn't keep himself limited to the current income
थोड़ा
because such intellects,
आगे कार्य को बढ़ाने में
they just want to expand the business and earn money always.
तो बाबा भी आज अपने बच्चों में
So Baba also,
उसी प्रकार देख रहे कि
Baba is
इन
also
बच्चों की बुद्धि तो स्थायी रीति से
looking at
जो
children,
सेवा मिली है, जो कार्य करते हैं,
whatever the service they have got, whether it's about center or Madhuban,
चाहे घरों की भी बात है,
or whether it is about all those who stay at home.
जो देख रहे थे.
Baba looks at everyone and Baba is just relating.
तो बाबा ने कहा कि चाहे सेंटर है, चाहे मधुबन है, चाहे कहाँ पर भी है,
Irrespective of whether you are at center or Madhuban or at your home, and some children, they just keep their service limited.
और कोई जो बिजनेसमैन जो बुद्धिशाली है,
Those who are smart businessmen,
आगे से
they
आगे
always
कुछ नया करने के लिए
want to do something new
कुछ प्लान
and they always plan.
तो बाबा ने कहा कि अपने रीति दोनों ठीक है.
And it's
जिसकी जो
good
सेवा, जिसकी
for,
जो कार्य,
it's good that everyone is just occupied in and they are doing the service whatever they do, but according to the closeness of the time,
औरों को भी ज्ञान धन देते हैं,
how much knowledge you give the donation of this knowledge to others, how much you donate these jewels of knowledge to others, and how much the searchlight that you give to the world, and how much the powerful rays that you radiate to the world,
आप बच्चों को.
you will receive the fruit of your charitable actions.
और दूसरा जो वो तो हद तक अपनी सीमा तक रहते हैं.
So there are some children who always think that whatever service they have got, they have done and they have gone. But Baba wants each child to be like a businessman because they are always busy in expanding their business. So Baba also wants us to try.
कोई भी स्थान पर रहते हुए
So it doesn't matter where you are, but always keep your intellects unlimited.
बेहद की रखते हैं.
You should have your visions unlimited.
बच्चों को
Baba also
बेहद में ले जाता है.
take such children into unlimited space. If you are limited,
सीमित
Baba also keeps you and you make your own boundaries.
कि आज दोनों ही दृश्य
So
देख
Baba
रहे थे.
was just looking at
और
everyone's
एक दिन बाबा कहने लगे कि
count,
समय के अनुसार
and while seeing, Baba also tells
चाहे
that
बाबा के सेंटर है, चाहे बाबा
Baba's children also,
कोई भी स्थान है,
whether center or Madhuban,
प्रकार की सेवा
whatever service
को करनी पड़ती है,
which has to be done,
को करने में आता भी है,
the children also know how to do,
कार्य जरूर वो करना चाहिए।
then they should definitely do.
सीमित नहीं रखना
You should not make your intellects,
बहुत विशाल बुद्धि
should not have narrow minds, or you should make your intellects very
संदेश सुनाने के
unlimited.
बाबा के सन्मुख मुख रखा था।
Then book was in front of the Baba.
आज विशेष
Baba emerged,
सरला दीदी के निमित्त भोग था।
and today's book was especially on behalf of Sarala Didi ji.
याद देने के साथ बाबा
And I gave the love and remembrance, and Baba also emerged.
ने कहा कि बच्चे
Baba said, this child,
पर भी है,
wherever she is,
इस स्थान पर भी है,
whichever place she is at,
सेवाओं में
she is
है,
happy with her services.
और भी कई आत्माओं की याद थी।
And there were the love and remembrance of all of the souls which was given to Baba. Baba emerged all those souls. Baba gave this love-filled remembrance, and I came down to the corporeal world with that remembrance and love. Thank you. Om Shanti.